Long live the trail, in death to all the fake. The last of a dying breed, how much can I take? If I die tomorrow, who gon' show up to my wake and lie to my gal? Tell her that I owe them all my cake. My yard full of snakes, it's time to move around. Or maybe I should pull out that mower, chop them down. I knew it when I pulled out that Bentley on the time. I was looking for congrats, all I got was mad frowns. I stayed in that line till I finally got my turn. I hustled and I prayed that the tables would turn. I work for what I got, every penny I done earned. See my share of hard times, but I guess they not concerned. I bust my ass and grinded, so it struck me as appalling. They used to be my partners, jealous, turned them into gollum. I guess I was naive to the lessons of the falling. They don't like it when you're shining, boys hate to see you ballin'. They hate to see you ballin'. They rather you was broker than a joke. I made it at the bottom, but they rather I was hanging from a rope. I show a lot of love and do favors way more than I can count. But the first time you say no, all the shit you did before don't count. I put on for my crew, that was my objective. I never showed hate, showing love is more effective. Strangers think I owe them even though we not connected. They focused on my flaws, searching hard like detectives. Jealousy and envy is just something I expected, but friends turning into me is something I neglected. I can't please everybody, that's what I've accepted. How can I put on for Texas if I never leave Texas? My resume is long, not to brag, it's impressive. I could've been incarcerated, freedom is a blessing. These weak-minded fools get egged on like some breakfast. But why would God bless you? You're out there living reckless. Why these cowards threatened by another man's successes? They smile in your face, but when you leave they get aggressive. Be honest with yourself, it ain't no need to embellish. You can look them in their eye and in their heart, they just jealous. They hate to see you ballin'. They rather you was broker than a joke. I made it at the bottom, but they rather I was hanging from a rope. I show a lot of love and do favors way more than I can count. But the first time you say no, all the shit you did before don't count. I learned a lot of game from the players that I've known, and I never understood how these haters still on. I show them all love, still they wanna do me wrong. I try to show them game, but they think they all grown. I made a few mistakes, opportunities I've blown, but I've asked for forgiveness for my sins I have atoned. I've flown around the world, but there's no place like home till you're home full of strangers and your neighbors all gone. Unity these days is a virtue unknown. There's room at the top, but they'd rather be alone. Somehow these boys got it twisted like a cone. They think they know it all, let them learn it on their own. I'm right here in my zone, somewhere far away from them clones. By myself all day, posted up, guarding on. Boys wishing that I was broker than the touch screen on their phone. I gotta go out there and get it, I can't sit at home and get stoned. I'm gone. They hate to see you ballin'. They rather you was broker than a joke. I made it at the bottom, but they rather I was hanging from a rope. I show a lot